Have you ever felt like you're stuck in a loop? You get something you want, feel happy for a moment, and then the feeling fades. Soon, you're chasing the next thing, hoping it will bring lasting satisfaction. It's a universal human experience, this feeling of dissatisfaction, this subtle, constant undercurrent of stress. What if I told you there's a timeless roadmap over 2,500 years old that explains exactly why we feel this way and how to find genuine, lasting peace? This ancient wisdom is known as the Four Noble Truths. It's not about converting to a new belief system. It's a practical guide to understanding your own mind. Think of it like a doctor's diagnosis. First, the doctor identifies the illness. This is the first noble truth, the truth of suffering, or dukkha. This isn't just about big tragedies like loss or illness. Dukkha is also the low-grade anxiety you feel before a big presentation, the frustration of being stuck in traffic, or even the subtle disappointment when a pleasant experience ends. It's the inherent unsatisfactoriness of a life spent chasing fleeting pleasures. Acknowledging this isn't pessimistic. It's realistic. It's the first step toward a cure, admitting that something just doesn't feel right. So, what's causing this illness? This brings us to the second noble truth. The cause of suffering is craving and attachment, or tanha. We constantly crave things to be different than they are. We crave pleasure and success. We crave for unpleasant things to go away. We even crave to be a different person. It's this relentless wanting, this clinging to outcomes, people, and feelings that fuels our dissatisfaction. When we get what we want, we worry about losing it. When we don't, we suffer from longing. It's a game we can't win because the very nature of life is change. Now, for the good news, the most hopeful part of the diagnosis. The third noble truth says there is a cure. Suffering can cease. This is called Nirvana, which means cessation. If the cause of suffering is craving, then the cure is to let go of that craving. This doesn't mean you have to renounce the world and live without any desires. It's about changing your relationship with them. It's about finding a state of peace and contentment that isn't dependent on external conditions. Imagine a deep, unshakable calm that exists regardless of life's ups and downs. That is the promise of this truth. But how do we actually do that? That's the prescription, the final and fourth noble truth, the path to the cessation of suffering, known as the Noble Eightfold Path, or Magga. This is the practical, step-by-step guide to achieving liberation. It's a complete program for ethical conduct, mental discipline, and wisdom. It includes things like right understanding and right intention, which means seeing the world clearly and committing to a path of kindness. It involves right speech, right action, and right livelihood, living in a way that doesn't cause harm to yourself or others. And it involves right effort, right mindfulness, and right concentration, which are the mental training exercises, like meditation, that allow you to calm the mind, see your cravings as they arise, and choose not to be controlled by them. The Four Noble Truths are not just abstract philosophy, they are a call to action. They invite you to look inward, to become an explorer of your own consciousness. Start by simply noticing your own moments of dukkha throughout the day, the small frustrations, the anxieties. Then, see if you can spot the tanha, the craving that lies just beneath the surface. What are you wanting in that moment? Finally, remember that there is a path, a way to cultivate a mind that is free, peaceful, and resilient. It's a journey, not a destination, and it begins with a simple, courageous act of looking at your own experience with honesty and kindness. Thanks so much for watching. If this resonated with you, consider subscribing for more insights on living a more mindful and fulfilling life. See you in the next one.